Geobyte.
Hi dear friends, welcome to the Geobyte. In this video, let us discuss the solutions for the previous ESET exam questions given for work, power and energy. Dear friends, believe me, you can expect 3 marks from this particular topic. This topic is very easy and important also. You can easily gather these 3 problems if you practice. As you know, in the ESET exam, generally questions are repeating. Therefore, my request is, after listening all these problems, you practice all these problems with pen and paper. While you are practicing, if you find any doubt, you please send all your doubts to Geobyte. Definitely you will get the answers within 24 hours. Look at the very first problem. The very first problem is the area under a force displacement curve gives. It is asked in 2020 in Telangana ESET exam. Dear friends, as you know, work done equal to force multiplied by displacement in the direction of force applied. Displacement in the direction of force applied. Therefore, the area below force displacement curve is equal to work done. Therefore, option B is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I hope you got my point. Let us take the next problem. Look at the second problem. It is also asked in 2020 Telangana ESET exam. Look at the problem. If a body is released from a certain height during its fall, as you know, my dear friends, when the body is at an height, at a particular height, let this is the base. If you keep the body somewhere here, this body is maintaining potential energy. Once you drop the body, the potential energy of the body decreases. When? While the body is dropped, while the body is moving down. While the body is moving down, potential energy decreases. According to law of conservation of energy, this drop of potential energy must be converted to kinetic energy. Therefore, the kinetic energy of the body increases by the time the potential energy of the body decreases. Now look at the options. Look at the option A. Its potential energy increases. No, potential energy decreases. Option B. Its kinetic energy increases and potential energy decreases. Absolutely correct. Therefore, option B is correct. According to law of conservation of energy, by the time the body is moving down, potential energy of the body decreases. That drop of potential energy is converted to kinetic energy. I hope you got my point. Let us take the next problem. Look at the third problem. It is also asked in 2020 Telangana ESET exam. Look at the problem. Find the power of an electric motor if it lifts 200 kg of water in 5 minutes from a well of 120 meter depth. You know, for lifting the water, motor has to give the energy. That motor energy must be equal to potential energy of the water. Potential energy of water. By the time the water is lifting, potential energy of the water is increasing. that potential energy of the water ideally equal to motor energy. Then motor power, he is asking motor power. The power of the motor is asked. Motor power equal to motor energy divided by time in second. Motor energy per second divided by time, that too the time is in seconds. What is the motor energy? Potential energy. What is the potential energy formula? mgh divided by time, which is in seconds. The mass of the body given is 200 kg. The depth of the water lifted or height of the water lifted, h equal to 120 meters. G if not given, you take it is 9.8 meter per second square. Therefore, the motor power equal to m equal to 200 multiplied by 9.8 multiplied by 120 divided by time. What is the time given? Time given is 5 minutes. So time t equal to 5 minutes. Let it be in seconds. 5 multiplied by 60, which is in seconds. So 5 multiplied by 60, you simplify this value for getting around 784 joules per second. Here energy is in joules, time is in second, and remember the joule per second equal to watt. Therefore the answer is 784 watts. I hope all of you clearly understood. Look at the options. Look at the option B. Option B is absolutely correct. This problem is very important problem. That's why I am going to mark as a 5-star problem. 5-star problem means the most expected problem in the competitive exams. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the 4th problem. It was asked in 2019 Telangana ECET exam. Look at the problem. A long spring is stretched by 2 centimeters. That stretching distance let us mark as x1 equal to 2 centimeters. Okay, and its potential energy is U. So initial potential energy with the stretching x1 is 2 centimeters equal to, let this is the u1 equal to u. Okay, if the spring is stretched by 10 centimeters, then the potential energy stored in it will be, if it is stretched to the stretching distance let it be x2. Let us write like this, when okay, equal to how much it is given, 10 centimeters. What is the final potential energy? Here final potential energy U2 equal to how much? Dear friends, as you know, the potential energy U equal to K into x square, where K is constant. Then I can write like this, U1 by U2 is equal to K into x1 square by x2 square. K cancelled. It is x1 square by x2 square. x1 is given, What is the x1 value? Look at the x1, 2 centimeters, x2, 10 centimeters. 2 square divided by 10 square, it is equal to 4 by 100. So u1 by u2 is equal to 4 by 100 is equal to 1 by 25. Therefore, final potential energy in the spring equal to 25 times the u1. But what is the u1? u1 is given as u. Initial potential energy given u. Therefore, the final potential energy u2 equal to 25 times the initial potential energy. This is the answer. Look at the options. 25 times the u. Look at the option D. Option D is absolutely correct. This problem also very important problem. That's why I am making as a 5-star problem. 5-star problem. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the 5th problem. It is asked in 2019 Telangana ESET exam. Look at the problem. This problem also equal important. Let me mark as a 5-star problem. These are all the very important problems. Look at the problem. Two masses of 1 gram and 4 gram are moving with equal kinetic energies. The mass in the first case is m1, let it be 1 gram, and m2 is given as 4 grams. Okay. Are moving with equal kinetic energy. That means kinetic energy for the first case equal to kinetic energy for the second case. Though the masses are different, kinetic energy remains same. Then what we are asked to find? The ratio of magnitudes of their linear momentum. You are asked to find the magnitudes of their linear momentum. First, let us find the relation between the initial velocity for the first case and velocity for the second case by equating the kinetic energy for the both cases. Half into m1 into v1 square equal to half into m2 into v2 square. Half is cancelled. m1 is given 1, v1 square equal to m2, 4 into v2 square. Then v1 square equal to 4 v2 square, or v1 equal velocity of the first body equal to 2 times the velocity of the second body. Then what is the linear momentum? Linear momentum equal to product of mass and velocity. Then linear momentum of the first one, linear momentum of the first body divided by linear momentum of the second body. Linear momentum of the first body is m1 v1 divided by m2 v2. What is the m1? m1 equal to, let me look it, m1 equal to 1 gram, m2 equal to 4 grams. So m1 equal to, m1 equal to 1 gram, 1 multiplied by v1. The v1 v2 relation is v1 equal to twice the v2, 2 v2 divided by m2, 4 into v2. This v2 cancel. 2 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2. So linear momentum of the first one divided by linear momentum of the second one equal to 1 by 2. It means m1 v1 is to m2 v2 equal to 1 is to 2. Therefore the correct answer is 1 is to 2. 1 is to 2. Look at the option C. Option C is absolutely correct. I hope you got my point. Let us take the next problem. Look at the sixth problem. It is also asked in 2019 Telangana ESET exam. Given like this. A body is dropped from rest at a height of 0.5 meters. Height of dropping h equal to 0.5 meters. What will be its velocity when it just strikes the ground? You are asked to find the at what velocity the body is striking the ground. Very simple. Velocity v equal to root under 2gh. Root under 2 into g. Not given. Let it be 9.8. H is given 0.5 meters. 0.5 meters. So you simplify this value for getting root under 9.8 meter per second. I hope all of you clearly understood. Root over 9.8 is the answer, which is in meter per second. Therefore, look at the options. Option D is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the eighth problem. It is also asked in 2018 Telangana ESET exam. Given like this. When a body is acted upon by a resultant force, then the work done by the resultant force is equal to, dear friends, according to work energy theorem, when the body is acted upon by a resultant force, then the work done by the resultant force is equal to change in kinetic energy. Change in kinetic energy. So look at the options. Look at the option A. It's initial kinetic energy. No. B. Initial potential energy. No. Option C. Change in kinetic energy. Option C is absolutely correct. Option C is absolutely correct. I hope all of you understood. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the ninth problem. It is also asked in Telangana ESET exam in 2018. A jet engine works on the principle of, dear friends, the velocity of the air which is entering to the jet engine may be V1. V1 equal to jet entering velocity. Or I can say air entering velocity. Air is entering to the system. Air entering velocity. Air entering velocity. V2 equal to jet velocity. Jet is leaving from the system. Jet is leaving from the system. Jet leaving velocity. This jet leaving velocity is very, very high comparatively the air entering velocity. Air entering velocity V1. Then initial momentum, initial linear momentum, initial linear momentum is equal to m1 v1. Final linear momentum equal to m2 v2. This m2 v2 is very high comparatively m1 v1. Therefore, the change in momentum, change in linear momentum equal to m2 v2 minus m1 v1. This change in momentum is developing thrust force on the jet propulsion system or jet engine That thrust force is causing for maintaining the propelling force or propulsion force for the jet engine. Anyhow, the jet engine is moved by change in linear momentum. Look at the options. Once again, let me read the problem. A jet engine works on the principle of, look at the option C, conversion of its linear momentum. Option C is absolutely correct. This problem also very important problem. That's why let me mark as a 5-star problem. 5-star problem. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the 10th problem. It is asked in 2018 Andhra Pradesh ECET exam. Look at the problem. The product of linear momentum and velocity of a body represents. This problem also equally important. That's why I am marking as a 5-star problem. 5-star problem. So it is given the product of linear momentum and velocity of the body represents. Options: kinetic energy of the body. Option B, potential energy of the body. Option C, half of the kinetic energy of the body. Option D, twice the kinetic energy of the body. Let us do it. Linear momentum. Linear momentum equal to product of mass and velocity. Product of mass and velocity. It is given product of linear momentum and velocity. So product of linear momentum and velocity. Linear momentum is what? mv into v. It is equal to mv square. That is the product of linear momentum and velocity. As you know, my dear friends, kinetic energy equal to half mv square. From this, mv square equal to what? Twice the kinetic energy. Since the mv square is the product of linear momentum and velocity, it is equal to twice the kinetic energy. Therefore, look at the option D. Option D is absolutely correct. Twice the kinetic energy of the body. Therefore, option D is absolutely correct. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the 11th problem. It is also asked in 2018 AP ECET exam. Given like this: a crane can lift up to 10,000 kg of coal in 1 hour from mine of depth 180 meters. So mass of the coal lifted is equal to 10,000 kg. How long it is taking? The time for lifting the coal T equal to 1 hour equal to 3600 seconds. So this may be marked as mass m. Okay. If the efficiency of the crane is 80%, efficiency of crane equal to 0.8. 80% means 0.8. Its input power must be acceleration due to gravity. G is given 10 meter per second square. You are asked to find the input power. input power IP equal to how much? You know, the crane is lifting the coal. Whatever the energy the coal is maintaining is the crane output power. Here, crane output power equal to energy in the coal divided by time. Since the coal is lifted, that lifted coal is maintaining potential energy equal to mgh divided by time. Remember, this time should be in seconds. Then what is the mass? Mass of the coal lifted is 10,000. 10,000 into G, 10 given. G is given as 10 meter per second square. Into height of the coal lifted. How much height? I did not write. So height of the coal lifted is 180 meters. Height of the coal lifted equal to 180 meters. 180 divided by time which is in seconds is 3600 seconds. You simplify this value for getting the crane output power. Then this value is 5000 joules per second. 5000 joules per second can also be written as 5.0 kilojoules per second or kilowatt. Then what is the efficiency? Efficiency of crane eta equal to output power divided by input power. From this, input power equal to output power divided by efficiency. Output power is 5 kilowatts divided by 0.28. The efficiency given, look at the efficiency. Given efficiency is 0.8. So 5 by 0.8 is equal to 6.25. 6.25 kilowatts or kilojoule per second. So that is the answer, 6.25 kilowatts or kilojoules per second. Now look at the options. Look at the option B. Option B is 6.25 kilowatts. Therefore, option B is absolutely correct. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the 12th problem. It is asked in 2017 AP ECET exam. Given like this. A cyclist comes to a skidding stop in 10 meters. So, by the time the brakes are applying by the cyclist, it is skidding to a distance of 10 meters. That is how it is given. During this process, the force on the cycle due to the road is 200 newtons and is directly opposite to motion. That means the angle between the direction of motion and the displacement traveled equal to 180 degrees. It is clearly given. It is like this. This may be the cycle moving direction. The skidding force is applied like this. So this is the angle between these two, theta equal to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Okay. What is the force which is applied? Force applied F equal to 200 newtons. The work done by the rod on the cycle. Here, work done by rod on cycle on bicycle equal to work done by the stopping force, work done by the stopping force. Stopping force means the force which is causing for stopping the bicycle on the cycle due to road. So that work done is equal to force into displacement times the cos theta. Here force is 200, displacement is given 10, cos theta equal to 180 degrees. Cos 180 equal to minus 1. It is equal to 200 into 10 into minus 1. Here cos 180 degrees is equal to minus 1. So you simplify this value. You simplify that value for getting around minus 2000 joules. Since the work is a kind of energy, it is in joules. Energy unit is joules. Minus 2000 joules is the answer. Look at the options. Look at the fourth option. Option D is absolutely correct. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the 13th problem. It is asked in 2017 AP set exam. This problem also equally important. Therefore, I am marking as the 5-star problem. Look at the problem. A sphere of mass 4 kg, mass of the body given 4 kg, is dropped from a certain height. Okay. After 5 seconds, its kinetic energy G given 10 meter per second square. It is like this. This may be the body, mass equal to 4 kg. It is dropped to ground like this. This may be the ground. This is the height of dropping h. At the time of dropping, at the beginning of the dropping of the body, initial velocity u equal to 0. One of the equations of motion is v equal to u plus gt. This u equal to 0. V equal to gt. G how much? G 10. T is given 5 seconds. Time is given 5 seconds. It is equal to 50 meter per second. That is the velocity. What he is asking? Kinetic energy. As you know, kinetic energy equal to half mv square. Half into what is the mass of the body? Mass of the body is given 4 kg. Half into mass into v square, 50 square. You simplify this value for getting 5000 joules. 5000 joules. It is equal to 5 kilojoules. Therefore, the option is 5 kilojoules. Look at the option C. Option C is absolutely correct. I hope you got my point. Let us take the next problem. Look at the 14th problem. It is asked in 2017 AP set exam. An elevator weighing 500 kg is to be lifted up at a constant velocity of 0.2 meter per second. What would be the minimum power of the motor to be used? It is given like this. Mass of the body given 500 kg. Velocity v equal to 0.2 meter per second. You are asked to find the power. Power P equal to how much? You know, power P equal to force multiplied by velocity. Force multiplied by velocity. Here force F equal to what? force equal to product of mass and g. So mg into velocity. What is the m? 500. G. What is the g value given? Is it g value given? If g value is not given, you can make g is 9.8, that is the standard value, multiplied by velocity 0.2. You simplify this value for getting the power around 980. You simplify it, watts or joule per second. 980 joules per second or watt is the answer. Look at the option. Option C. Look at the option C. Option C is absolutely correct. Let's go for the next problem. Look at the 15th problem. It was asked in 2018 AP set exam. A man weighing 60 kg. Mass of the person equal to 60 kg. Eats plum cake whose energy content is 9800 calories. Energy content E equal to 9800 calories. You know, 1 calorie equal to 4.2 joules. It is equal to 9800 divided by 4.2. You simplify this value for getting the energy which is in joules. Okay. If all this energy could be utilized by him, he can be ascend to a height of. If this energy is fully utilized, how much height he can ascend? Very simple problem. This energy must be equal to potential energy gained. The energy is 9800 equal to m, mass equal to 60 kg. G, is it g value given? If not given, what should be taken? 9.8 multiplied by h. From this height, right? Height equal to 9800 divided by 60 multiplied by 9.8. So you simplify this value for getting approximately 70 meters. So he can ascend to a height of 70 meters. Therefore, look at the options. Therefore, option B is absolutely correct. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the 16th problem asked in 2016 Telangana ECET exam. The mass of a person in kg, if the work done in carrying a box of mass 20 kg through a height of 10 meters, is 9800 joules. G is given. To lift the 20 kg mass of box for a height of 10 meters, energy utilized is 9800. Then what is the mass of the person? It is very easy. Mass of the person plus mass of the box multiplied by g into h must be equal to energy utilized, mgh. That this energy is fully utilized for potential energy. The mass of the person plus mass of the box is given 20 kg into g 9.8 given, h is 10 meters, is equal to energy 9800. So m plus 20 is equal to 9800 divided by 98. It is equal to 100 kg. Therefore, mass of the person equal to 100 kg minus 20 equal to 80 kg. The mass of the person is 80 kg. Therefore, option A is absolutely correct. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the last problem. In hydroelectric stations, option A, kinetic energy is converted to heat energy. Option B, potential energy is converted to electrical energy. Option C, kinetic energy is converted to electrical energy. Option D, kinetic energy is converted into potential energy. Dear friends, remember, as long as the water is stored in the dam, there is a big dam for storing the water in any hydroelectric power plant. There is a dam for storing the large quantity of water. Dear friends, remember, as long as the water is stored in the dam, the energy possessed by the water is hydraulic energy. This hydraulic energy is in the form of potential energy. It means the energy possessed by the water present in the dam is called as either hydraulic energy or potential energy. Then we are connecting a pipe like this. This pipe is technically called as penstock. This penstock is nothing but a pipe for carrying the large quantity of water towards the powerhouse. At the end of this pipe, we are connecting a nozzle. This is the nozzle. As you know, the function of the nozzle is to increase the kinetic energy. The function of the nozzle is to increase the kinetic energy means by the time the water is flowing through the nozzle, potential energy of the water is converted to kinetic energy. A high velocity jet is coming out from the nozzle. That high velocity jet is maintaining kinetic energy. And we are placing a turbine like this. This is the turbine. Around the circumference of the rotor, we are placing number of blades. Number of blades or buckets are placed around the circumference of the rotor. This water jet is heating the turbine blade. By the time the water jet is hitting the turbine blade, the rotor is rotating. Rotor is rotating means we are getting the mechanical energy. This turbine rotor is placed on the shaft. This is the turbine shaft. That shaft is maintaining mechanical energy. This shaft is extended to generator where the turbine shaft cuts the magnetic field in the alternator. Thereby, mechanical energy is converted to electrical energy. Look at the energy conversion. Initially, the water is maintaining potential energy. Potential energy is converted to kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is converted to mechanical energy. Finally, mechanical energy is converted to electrical energy. So, the conclusion is here hydraulic energy of the water is converted to electrical energy. Of course, this hydraulic energy may also be called as potential energy. Finally, the potential energy of the water is converted to electrical energy in the hydroelectric power plants. Look at the options. Option A, kinetic energy. Let me change the marker. Kinetic energy is converted to heat energy. Absolutely wrong. Option B, potential energy is converted into electrical energy. Absolutely, option B is correct. I hope all of you clearly understood. With this problem, my dear students, I am concluding this video. In the next video, I will discuss some more important problems. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to practice all these problems once again. And please subscribe our channel called GeoByte. Once again, thank you very much. Have a great day.
GeoByte.